Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Ghost of Tsushima. I'm the Mysterious JG, and we are continuing our quest to find out about the Ghost of Tsushima, or the Spirit of Tsushima, the Spirit of Yarikawa's vengeance, etc. We're the Ghost of Tsushima. The Spirit of Yarikawa's vengeance is a different matter, and one that I feel like we will be dueling with before this is all over. But first, let's find the correct way to get into this particular dwelling, where the story will undoubtedly continue.
Too late. The killer's gone.
Oh, never mind.
There's a way in through that opening below.
It's got the fire down below.
Someone's been living here for a long time. A banner of Clan Yarikawa.
Okay. The helmet of Clan Yarikawa.
Worn by a samurai of Yarikawa.
Looks like toenail clippings of Clan Yarikawa.
Infested with fleas.
The fleas of Clan Yarikawa.
Written by an educated hand. But the words are nonsense. Something about Lord Yarikawa being alive.
Says a bunch of crap about how Yarikawa are cool and my clan is like not cool. Crazy.
Offerings taken from the shrines to the spirit. Did a samurai of Clan Yarikawa survive? I have to find whoever this is.
Could he be sneaking up
Look
behind
for
me to
another
kill me
shrine
right
over.
now? I feel like they're artificially extending the length of this one. They don't have a lot of active stuff for us to do on this quest, but... Alright, so white smoke again. And it's over here. I mean, in theory, I'm getting a nice exploration of this whole zone. The ruins of old Yarikawa. Not coming across random groups of Mongols, and more importantly, I'm not coming across random groups of Straw Hat Ronin, who... That's the enemy we're coming across periodically. That is, I've mentioned, game hasn't really forced me to get better at combat and using the different sword techniques. Might need to
Another
think
offering
about
to the
that with
spirit.
those guys. Almost ran right by it.
Lord Sakai is the last of his clan, and a servant of the dog Shimura. Lead him to the Garden of the Gods, so they may witness his death.
Huh?
Prayer to the spirit. Kill me. I'll go to the Garden of the Gods and end this.
By getting killed. Well, Garden of the Gods, I think, is probably where major increase of melee, massive increase to health. Major, moderate. Reduces damage from a major amount, massive increase to health, taking damage. I think Samurai Clan armor might be our best dual armor. This is major increase to melee, massive to health, and standoff boost, which doesn't really help you in that situation. Major reduction, massive health, taking damage gives you resolve. And then massive health, major boost to stagger damage. And killing stagger. Yeah, so I think Sakai clan armor. No, Lady What's-Her-Name's clan's armor is actually the best thing to do. The Immaculate Warrior. This is the best one for... I didn't realize that they had all these different versions. I don't know if we have a Samurai Clan helmet. This would be the helmet of this clan. And this is the refined version. Oh, it can be a Date type. Well, this might be a fairly short quest that just has one duel. In which case, I am kicking myself that we lost to resolve early in this. What do you have to say? Who said that, and what do they have to say? Are they advising me not to go in here? To the Garden of the Gods? Suddenly the wind is not being a thing anymore. And I know I'm fairly close to the Garden of the Gods, but... Okay. Oh, am I meant to not be able to easily find the Garden of the Gods? Is that what's happening now? Because it's not letting me do, like, wind tracking of a location at all. Say something about betraying your people? What's up? Hey guys, you got something to say?
Tell me where to find the Garden of the Gods.
Yeah.
You're close. Look for the statues of our gods, created by the sculptor Zonkaku.
Zanratsuken?
Stand watch over the garden.
So I did find it previous, like before it was time to do anything there. When you say I'm close, could you kind of point me in a general direction? Should I be looking for this smoke? I'm wondering if I...
Spirit! He was just here!
Okay. Alright, so let's check our techniques. Explosive arrow is not really going to be a thing in this. But Heavenly Strike, triangle plus circle can be a good one to use, particularly against staggered. This is the one thing where it might be a good idea to use the staggering armor, but it's not as good overall, but it could make me more likely to stagger, and that would be the reason to use it if I was going to combo stagger with the
Statues of the gods.
fancy pants attack.
Garden. Shrine. No spirit. This note's addressed to me.
Yarikawa's vengeance has come for you.
Yarikawa's vengeance has come for you.
Okay. Hi.
So you're the spirit.
I am the wind that stirs the ashes.
I am Darkwing
I
Duck.
am Yarikawa's vengeance.
You spilled blood using a technique that died with a clan of traitors. Who are you? A samurai's daughter? Did you survive the
See,
rebellion?
women can be samurai. They're just
No
not.
one survived.
They have a
This
different
is a land
expectation.
of ghosts.
Okay. Duel the Spirit. Oh, there's a village that's just gonna come out and watch. Check this shit out. It's
Who asked you
interesting
to
show.
Peasants who bow to you. The merchants who smile as you pay them. All Yarikawa prays for the death of Clan Sakai and Shimura.
Well, glad for
Not
telling.
everyone.
Thanks for telling me.
Some
I'll
forgive.
The
I'll
rest
murder them.
weep for revenge. I will bring them comfort.
You suck.
Yarikawa is your prey.
I had a little opening there that I didn't take. trying to spare you, apparently.
I know how to defeat you.
No, you will die.
Afraid not. I guess you can use it 3 times in a row on the
You're a
same
great
person.
warrior. You let rage blind you to the true enemy. The Dance of Wrath belongs to me now.
Don't forget the enemy within,
Use it
sunshine.
as you should have.
Anyway, you did. Technique point earned. Well, I should just get Dance of Wrath. I should need to put technique points into it. Omikade's Revenge, Inhuman Strength, and a Venomous Onslaught. Pretty neat. And now I know the Dance of Wrath. 3 resolve, and it allows me to just whoop up on people. Alright, you jerks. You guys still out there in the crowd? I won that on the first try, and I'm not even joking. That one would be over. Anyone want to explain how you wanted me to die? Huh? Punks? Bunch of punk-ass bitches? Get out of here. Alright. Well, that was fairly painless for one of these. They usually seem to take a while, but in fact... in the world of ultimate secret techniques, we now know all except for Way of the Flame, which we haven't unlocked the quest that gives that to you yet. So... we have to explore Tsushima. We've got the 6 Blades of Kojiro, which will give us an armor I probably won't use. It's like a good armor that's not better than other armors we have, I believe. And then the Undying Flame, which we haven't found. But it is in Tsushima that we should be finding it. So, basically I wander around and eventually we should find people who tell us about Tsushima. We got half a video to go, though, so it's a little early. Like, obviously, we've got a lot of this island we haven't explored. Starting a quest... it's entirely possible we could finish a side quest over the course of the time we have left in this video. And it's entirely possible that we wouldn't. So maybe let's do the Mountainside Ruins, because usually just taking over a Mongol territory zone, optional one, it doesn't usually take as long as taking over, like doing an actual quest. So new technique points are available. Yeah, I mean, I've learned it already. I don't... there's no new ghost power. But, gonna put on my sneaky gear. You know what? Chicken butt. Let me see here. I don't quite have enough silk to upgrade this and still have enough left. My thought is, when I know I've got so much silk that I could upgrade something and there'd be no penalty as far as the next armor I come across, if it's better and I want to upgrade it all the way to the top, I can do it right away. I've got that much silk in reserve. Then I would upgrade Ronin attire, because I don't know the difference between much slower and significantly slower. But, like, as far as percentages or time. But I do know, like, it's not a completely worthless bonus I get for taking this one up to level 4. Some of these, like the Traveler's Attire, I use it so much, it feels like I should upgrade it all the way. But all it's doing is it's making it slightly easier to find these artifacts, which I don't think is a big deal. And then this one I'm not upgrading all the way because it's like, I'm not using archery too much. So if I was going to upgrade one of these 3, it would be my Ronin armor, because until I get the Ghost armor, which I only know about from reading a little bit about these different armors and kind of inadvertently spoiling armors I haven't unlocked yet. Ghost armor, I think, probably replaces Ronin armor as being the one I would use for sneaking around. But if I'm under the impression the game is really close to being over before you get it, and it is not, in fact, just a white sheet that you wear while going woo. Either way, well, where the hell is the wind? I'm trying to get it to lead me up towards the. Oh, I hadn't actually marked it as a. That would be why. Okay. I fast traveled to a nearby place, but I hadn't actually marked this as my destination. So, we've got about half a video's time to see if we can just get a little bit more completion. This will also help to mark stuff on the map. Now, there are things I'm realizing now. Oh, yeah, we've got little question marks here or there on the map. Oh, that's a survivor camp that we have not done. Here's a... Oh, you know what? We should be doing the Turtle Rock Shrine is what we should be doing. We should be doing the Turtle Rock Shrine because the chances that I will forget about that are non-zero, whereas this is like a big red mark on the map, but I'm not going to not notice that when it comes time to wrap this whole thing up. So let's go ahead. Never mind. Change of plans. We're going to knock out the Turtle Shrine, which we kind of came across while doing Sad Grandma Death Quest. And we are going to unmark the mountain ruins. We are going to unmark the mountain ruins. Oh, we got an undiscovered location. I knew there'd be a few of those just hanging around that eventually we just have to inventory. Where's stuff that we just didn't unlock along the way, but discovered? Okay. Did I even need to use the ninja rope for that? Well, whatever. Ow. Okay. Yeah, this is like a little small, self-contained series of jumps. We are not traveling very far on an XY axis. You're just constantly have to figure out something. What the hell's going on? Should get my health back before I attempt any more of this. I would imagine we're trying to get all the way up there. It's just returning me back the way I came. See, I thought this was the right place to go. Maybe I just didn't have enough momentum? I just didn't have enough momentum. Okay. So. Don't want to sound overconfident. If I'm close to the end of this, we might end up going back and doing the Mongol stuff that we noticed as well. Wasn't given an opportunity to revive. I guess we just way died. Okay, that's what I thought I was supposed to do. So it's finally giving us some jumps where it's about more than just figuring out what to do. They're making it so your timing really does have to be spot on, which really hadn't been a big part of a lot of these prior jumping puzzles. It was kind of like, if you can figure it out, it's not usually that demanding of the timing. Okay, I have to come down here. Grab some yew wood. There's more left to do than it initially appeared. In this one, they're not even doing like there was a bridge up that was normal and Mongols destroyed it. No, this one they're just like, yeah, like you have to do all these like crazy ninja jumps to get up here. It's not really a normal shrine for normal people to worship Buddha or whatever in any way. No, what the fuck, game? It said R2 to pick up flowers, and it's like, you know what? No, at the last minute we decided R2 means plunge to your death. That was bullshit. No, I accept no responsibility for that. That was just like, yeah, their game's on-screen control. Like, they've got too many things that are connected to the same button, and they literally gave you a command prompt that just, like, will kill you. Okay, so let me walk away from there. Now grab it. All right. Let me. Oh, I didn't even see that jump. It's just an automatic. So I'm glad that happened on its own. Luckily that time R2 didn't spontaneously mean just die. How is this Turtle Rock exactly? Well, whatever. Penalty for death around here is pretty low. They just kind of let you reappear right where you were. So they're not... This could be a lot more frustrating if every time you made a mistake you had to do the whole thing over. I'm not saying that I want it to be that way either. I'm not sure. I always complain when games like make it too no penalty death, but then you go back and you play like a GTA 4 and you're just like, yeah, I know how this would have been handled in GTA 5 and I'm kind of missing that, you know, as far as like the stuff I'm having to redo because of, you know, nonsense, or how much I'm redoing because of a mistake that I think was a bit BS. Flower could have killed me. Yeah, this is not what... Okay, like, I'm looking for... Here's the bridge that was burned by the Mongol invaders, and here's how pilgrims would normally be expected to get up here. It's like, nah. This is just like, yeah, are you some kind of super ninja? Well, you're allowed to come up here to our secret clubhouse. Otherwise, fuck you. Hey, Shrine. Got some honor for you. You like that? Oh man, it's even like more flowers way up on there. Charm of Huri no Mikoto. Charm of the Kami of the Hunt. Remain hidden when assassinating enemies from the grass. Oh, I kind of like that. Huh. New techniques are available. What new techniques? I think it's just angry that I've got this many unspent technique points. Maybe just to get them off my back. Now, if we recover both of these at the same time... Well, we've been uncovering them in sequence, haven't we? Yeah, we'll get this one and we'll unlock. But if we immediately find this one, like fast on the heels, we'll only be able to get it these two upgrades, and this one will be unlocked for us. Will be locked for us, I should say. How would one even get? I guess you'd climb up on this rock. There's just regular old supplies there. I mean, that's more of a pride. Oh, no, you know what? I see it. It's not even... It's just a kind of off to the side. It's not a particularly challenging climb. Yeah, this is a very good looking game. Now there was like a tower that I thought I saw part way up the climb, like a little... There it is right there. Do I want to try to get over there before we wrap this video up? I thought I was slamming the roll button with sufficient force, but there's usually a shortcut to descend the shrine. Because what I would like to do is sort of be at the bottom of the shrine, but not leave the area, to see if I can find that tower. Because it was kind of like... I don't know exactly where it was now. From the top of the tower, it was plainly visible, but... Because I'm about to wrap up this video, and it'll also be me most likely wrapping up the session. Okay, well, here's a yellow bird who might guide me to it, because I do kind of... It looked like it might be considered significant in its own right. I kind of still have a vague notion of where the bird is. Yeah. And I am not finding this tower. There's a sort of I guess you don't call it a plateau. It's like below the summit there's this like level where things flattened out a bit, and there was a tower, and it was well below the summit off to like the side. And now I've been all the way to the summit but never found this tower on the way up. And I'm just trying to figure out where I'm gonna find. That's a graveyard, so it's probably... There's a decent chance of there being singing crickets here, but the little Bromble thing's not making any noise. I don't know if I'm one level too high or one level too low to find this tower. And it's a bit difficult to figure out what the perspective is, because from the top of the mountain, everything looked like it's way below. But the tower, I thought, was just a bit below. Probably, if I really want to find this tower, I probably should stop hopping up and down the rocks so much. It's likely to be more, there should be more of a well-trodden path towards where it is, because I don't think it's, I mean, it's not a natural structure. It's the frickin' tower that people supposedly, whether everyone who operates the tower has been murdered by Mongols or not, like in theory, you'd think it would be somewhere where people were supposed to be able to get to it without climbing over a bunch of moss-grown rocks. Here's a Boyd again. Oh, now the other thing is I didn't actually ever go to my map after finishing the shrine. It may have opened up map reveal information. Yeah, this thing wants me to head for Benkei's Falls, which is kind of like the next zone on. Alright, I tell you what, we'll wrap up this video by finding this thing that the bird wants me to find. If that tower exists and it's not a marked location on the map, in all likelihood there are supplies and stuff in it, and there may be like an NPC that tells you about a quest. It's just possible. Like, the worst case scenario is there's a person in there who's supposed to tell me about this quest to get the this technique that would allow me to, like, set my sword on fire. Which is kind of the last legendary super combat technique that I don't have. It's not just a regular old upgrade your stance and learn how to do this shit. It's a legendary combat technique of the gods that I don't have yet. Yeah, this thing I'm looking for is at the bottom of Benkei's Falls. Doesn't seem like I'm going to get down there from here alive. Here we go. This is a bit more like it. Trying to escape from Liquid Snake's helicopter. I got some neat looking shit over here. This is Kushi Haiku. This is what the bird has been trying to get me to see. The bird is the word. So let's get 5 syllables worth of words, 7 syllables worth of words, and 5 syllables worth of words. And then we'll call it a slightly long video. Reflect on preservation. Sodium. Refrigerators. Various techniques. Set high above. Well, that's a good place for that symbol to appear. A fortress of strength is the refrigerator. Holding ever fast. That's preservation right there. Holding ever fast. Sodium, an artificial with protection safe and sure. Reveal the inner weakness. No, protection safe and sure. That's sodium. Rushing past failure. Pushing to the goal. The goal of locking in flavor. Viewing the future. No, I think it's the goal of locking in flavor. That's what preservatives are all about.
Holding ever fast. With protection, safe and sure. Pushing to the goal.
Our tribute to sodium. I didn't even bother to see what it looks like. How dare I? Alright, you guys. Well, I kind of forgot to put our traveler's attire back on, but we'll do that before we wrap up the video. And we will now wrap up the video. I'm the Mysterious JG. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you join me next time. I didn't really end this video with a plan for next time, did I? I guess next time it'll be a wild card. See you guys then.